morning or good evening to you, everyone out there and watching this video. Thanks again to my 347 subscribers. Thank you for joining the journey. Today I'm coming to you today with another quick review from Hasbro Pulse. Been getting a hold of the Shattered Glass figures, and this time they none other than sent over this guy in 3, 2, 1. Shattered Glass Goldbug. And this guy, like the others, blur in the packaging, looks phenomenal. It's another villainous Autobot. It's kind of a tongue twister. And then on the back we get a brief bio. And it says Goldbug was once a young Cybertronian drifter known as Bumblebee, trying to survive on the streets of Polyhex. After joining the Autobots, Bumblebee worked his way up the ranks and was soon offered an upgraded form and a new identity as Goldbug. But according to this comic it came with it, it's just absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. Let me get in here to it. This Goldbug is absolutely ruthless as he tore off heroic Decepticon Skywarp's head there, and he's pretty much torturing a fellow bot. That's the whole reason why he went through there. It said something that the Decepticons doesn't reward failure, so yeah, or the Autobots, excuse me. The Autobots don't reward failure, so that's a whole tongue twist and play. So he got busted up, and Ratchet there fixed him up into this awesome looking form that we have before us here today. So let's get this guy cracked out of his plastic and cardboard prison. Take a look at him closer. Thanks again, like I said, to all those who subscribe. Make sure to also go over to that Patreon link if you can afford to help the channel. That would be much appreciated. I'm getting some other things in place and hopefully to make it a better channel. And do thank you guys that have subscribed to the channel. All 347 of you. I so appreciate that. Give me just a moment. Get him out of his plastic cardboard prison. And 3, 2, 1, and so when you get them out of the plastic cardboard prison, what all does he come with? We got the 30 different languages of contain small parts not for children, small children. And then he's just begging to get out here and be seen. He's got these awesome trippy looking instructions that we've seen a gazillion different times with all the other mold mates of this guy. This actually makes sense because it's a new body and form, and it's a completely retooled head for Bumblebee. But yeah, there's that. And like I said, it's just a psychedelic pinkish and purple, kind of crazy. It's like everything's turned on its head, even right down to the instructions. So there's a villainous Autobot Goldbee's instruction sheet. And there we have the diminutive. Don't let that fool you, because he's definitely on that 8 gigabytes of attitude on a 2 gig hard drive trip, according to the plan or the comic and stuff. And we're going to go around the table here in just a moment, but we're going to point out, here's his weapons been repainted. That's the bazooka pulled all totally apart. There's the skids that can also act as clips for either one of these, and or whenever you have them in car mode, this is the whole sled system that you put underneath and then put those out to the sides. Basically, we've seen this quite a few times, but this has just got some really nice gold detail going around the side here, and seeing him, like there's that pretty blue that they just painted over that windows and stuff, and then come back around, you see this it's a deeper, darker gold to kind of let you know that he's not so pure. And the red eyes says it all to me. And speaking of that, eyes and facial detail, let's just take a closer look at that here and see that completely new retooled head is totally awesome there. And I can't get over how cool he looks. The Decepticon purple. There's that twist on words and wordplay and games and stuff again. He's just got like all the greatest things a villainous person needs, right down to the villainous Autobot purple symbol on his chest. So is that. And just quite striking. I like the silver used on the faceplate, the big red eyes and stuff, because he is like wide open and stuff. He actually bosses around big old Jetfire in the comic as well. He's like, don't you forget who's boss. So with all that said and done, and that right there, we're gonna get some size comparisons with his teammates. Hang on, in 3, 2, 1, and here is Goldbug with Shatterglassed Ratchet, along with Shatterglassed Optimus, and finally Shatterglass Blur. And I just gotta say, the villainous Autobots look amazing together. So without further ado, let's get this guy into his vehicle mode. We're not going to do the other comparisons. You can find a link back to all the other comparisons with the 4-pack Worlds Collide back down in the description there. If you want to look at all the other mold mates of this guy, we're not going to do that today. And thank you again for watching. One moment, please. And here is Shatterglass Goldbug in his vehicle mode. And of all of this version of this mold, I think this paint job really does look the best of all of them. So let's go around and look at the starboard side. You got the gold trim going down the side of the car. That is a little loud than the other color there. Kind of just wish they just left it black, but that looks good. I wish they'd paint the tail lights and the muffler detail, because they went to the trouble of putting it in there. I wish they would honor that and do a good paint job. I love the gold rims. I love that the rims are not showing the little stuff that the other bots, I don't have an example readily, but the like Prowls hubcaps, yeah, this is way better. This needs to be the de facto standard of doing Autobot tires or vehicle tires, period, going forward. You need a hubcap versus that nasty little plastic thing that they put in most of those. So let's get out here and get a couple of shots with his teammates in vehicle mode. Here is in 3, 2, 1, Shatterglass Ratchet and Shatterglass Optimus and Shatterglass Burr. I think these guys look awesome together. I mean, just wow. So, I mean, Shatterglass is not for everybody, but I do like this. I like the evil spin that they put on this whole series. And I'm going to get this Goldbug here dolled up with one more thing. It exudes his attitude, along with my final thoughts. One moment in 3, 2, 1, and some final thoughts for Goldbug, Shatterglass. This exudes his attitude in the comic. He's got this huge bazooka on his back with all this extra firepower. Not know if it's necessary to use that much firepower. This guy's going to blow it away. I would have done the ski mode kind of thing, but we've seen that time and time again. Plus, this guy's so evil and hardcore. He's just so hardcore, he'll melt the snow even. So I don't think it'd be worth the time to even get that all dolled up into that mode. But this, I think, is a really good rendition of Goldbug for Shatterglass. I'd like to, if they ever do, you know, I'm hoping that Legacy will give us a Goldbug that doesn't use this mold because of the parts forming. That was the one thing I kind of want about with this whole mold, but it still looks, it snaps together, everything comes together, and it looks sharp together. I wish they'd paint the taillights and the other details that they're going to put them on there. It deserves to be done the right way. It's something I can do in my time. I'll fix the sides to be, you know, and the other stuff right here to where it shows that detailing off. It's really, really beautiful use of the mold. The mold has been done and done again. I hope that we don't get any more of this mold. And hopefully in future retools they'll keep differentiating just like they did with his head and that kind of thing. That's a good progress step in that way. If you're going to have that much blue be that much different in the tinning, just leave it black, because black's where it's at with this Goldbug. And I may get brave one day and just take that paint off of there, and hopefully not take it off of that rear spoiler, because that looks excellent. Alright guys, it's not for everybody, but if you're a fan of Shatterglass, this is a no-brainer, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I have. I got some upcoming stuff from PulseCon. I got some PulseCon exclusives that I'm going to try to do a 1, 2, and number 3 has not yet got here. How many of you guys have not received your Zartan that you ordered from PulseCon? It says it's paid for. It said it paid for the day I did it. Didn't get any cancellation notices. So I was just wondering how many of you guys waiting still on that, or if the order was so mad getting out the door. I got the Decepticon Forever Ravage set. I got the Emperor set. I just love Star Wars and Transformers. And then that classified line reignited my love for the Joes just as much as the Masters of the Universe Revelations, which is not a Hasbro thing. It reinvigorated my love for that. Plus, I saw that trailer for part 2 of that. All right, getting on with this guy. This guy's highly recommended if you're collecting the Shattered Glass. Really excellent use of that mold. And thanks again for watching. The comic is also excellently done. Y'all have an excellent, safe week this week out there. Until all are one. Thanks again for watching.